Accident prevention is important to children and families because about 60 children under the age of 5 die every year, and about 40,000 children are admitted to hospital following accident, and most of these accidents are preventable. Then when you look at what these accidents are, some of them are really, really serious and can cause tremendous pain. And I was speaking with a 20-year-old recently, and she was telling me about an accident that happened when she was under 2, and she had been scalded in a bath, and even in her teens she was having major operations, and this is about something that happened in that bathroom when she was just over 18 months. Accidents to children have a huge impact on families as well, and first of all, when this happens, inevitably people feel angry. They often usually feel very guilty about what's happened, and that can have a big knock-on effect. Also, if there's a big need for treatment, that can lead to having to take time off work. There can be an impact on loss of earnings. It might mean that a lot of attention is going towards one child who's had a serious injury. Other children then get affected. And we know for certain that some families just crack up under the strain. Another really important thing about the impact of child injuries is the cost. And the cost of the lifetime cost of a severe brain injury to a child under the age of 5 is nearly £5 million. So a really powerful case for preventing accidents is the fact that if you prevent one of those serious brain injuries, you're saving £5 million. Health visitors are in a really unique position when it comes to helping prevent accidents for children, because they see all families and they see them in their own homes. And what they can do is they can talk with parents about accidents and preventing accidents alongside all the other health issues they talk about, so they can make it normal. And that is a really, really important thing that they can do. What they can also do in speaking with parents is talk about how to build safety behaviours into ordinary everyday life. And a good example, for example, is always remembering to strap a young child into the high chair, so that when they learn to push and try to get out, that doesn't happen when they haven't got the strap on. When health visitors see a family regularly, they can pick up issues around child safety in a way that they can drip the messages into regular conversations, and then they can help families realise that a lot of what they can do costs nothing. And particularly they can also help children, help parents to link children's behaviour to the hazards that they experience. And for example, that they can help parents realise what might be coming up in terms of a child's development, and then preempt there perhaps being a risk that might flow from that. Not many people realise that a hot cup of tea can scald a child within 2 seconds, even if it's 10 minutes old. Health visitors are in an ideal position to get across messages about accident prevention to families because they understand child development. They can make a point about how hazards change as children get older. So for example, a small baby is not going to be at risk from detergents in a toilet or in a cupboard under the sink, but as soon as a toddler is getting about, that's when they're going to make a difference. There's new research about accidents and accident prevention all the time, and the evidence base is developing. So it's important that health visitors are aware of this, so that they know the things that really lead to death and hospital admissions, rather than the things that sometimes people think do. So for example, do they know that the majority of children who get admitted to hospital under the age of 5 are because of falls? Do they know that poisoning very rarely kills children? It's really important to understand these things, and knowing, for example, that bathwater scalds are one of the most horrible accidents that can happen to a young child. Health visitors' knowledge of child development puts them in absolutely the right place to be able to raise issues of accident prevention with parents. They're in a really special position, and they can get message across because of this.